Hello, everybody, and welcome to our AEW Revolution preview show of the IWC Radio podcast. I'm Smoot, along with Chucks and Will. No Beans. In typical AEW fashion, he just sleeps through the show. How you guys doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Not too bad. It's getting a bit colder again. Started
Yeah.
to warm up a couple of weeks ago, and now it's cold again. I thought we were done with winter. Turns out, not so much.
We're like, it's weird because like we're energetically aligned weather-wise because it's gonna get cold here, and apparently we're gonna get snow again. So
Yeah, they're talking about snow for us this week, apparently.
yeah, it's weird, man. It's March. Snow should be going away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I've seen we're in for a couple of weeks of pretty bad weather, and it could get good again. But yeah, it's not good. Like you say, it's March. What's going on?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like weather doesn't even realize what season it's supposed to be.
I think I mean it's nothing to do with the weather really, but the clocks go back fairly soon.
The end of the month.
For
us
you
anyway.
guys, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are always a couple of weeks behind us, aren't you? Well, I'm not.
Let's see. For me, March 12th. Oh, look at that. So that would
Yeah, a
be.
couple of weeks before.
That's right before I meant the other way around.
Yeah, that's next weekend, I believe. Yeah, next Sunday. Wow.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah. Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
the only reason this is kind of a sad fact to know, I only really know that because any kind of live show that we get here, it's always on an hour earlier for us. Say Raw was on like at 1 a.m. here. It's during when the times change for like 2 weeks. It's on at midnight.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's weird that you guys have daylight savings like a couple weeks later than us.
well, I mean, yeah, I don't really understand why.
It's
Well,
almost.
it's always the last weekend of March and October. I don't know how the US does it, if it's based on the moon or something.
I was about to say, it's almost as if the whole thing's bullshit.
Almost.
Never really understood the whole time change thing myself. Yeah,
No. There was,
Don't really know why we do it.
and there always is every year. There's talk about they're going to end it. They're actually talking about ending it.
yeah.
Yeah, for real.
The EU was supposed to end it in 2020, and then they just didn't.
Yeah.
That would have been the best year to do it. Everyone was stuck in their house.
Well, no,
Made
that
any-
was it. When
any-
Just like Brexit.
The EU were gonna change it, and then we left the EU, so we kind of didn't really have to apply their
But
rules
they didn't
anymore.
do it either. That was all a fake out for them as well.
Oh, did they not? Oh,
No, they just didn't do it.
Maybe they just
Yeah.
postponed it.
We should be telling other people what to do. We invented time.
It's true.
We did.
We
Greenwich.
did.
We invented time and clocks and stuff. We should be telling you lot what to do.
Yeah.
Well done.
Fair enough. Hey,
The universe was at a standstill until we discovered
hard
Yeah.
argument
You can
for
actually-
me.
swing a pendulum and make this thing turn around.
Alrighty, should we get into this thing here? The preview show for Revolution tomorrow, which is a
Yeah, it's another
rare
big
Sunday, a big pay-per-view, but a rare Sunday pay-per-view for AEW.
Just to check this. Well, yeah, this is a pay-per-view and not a premium live event. Is that right?
Yeah, those are the other people, pal.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Just checking. Just making
Alrighty.
sure I'm up there with me wrestling terminology.
Mhm.
I'm surprised they haven't gone back to saying pay-per-view, honestly, over there.
To be honest, for the other guys, as we put it, it makes more sense for them to not be a pay-per-view because they're not pay-per-views anymore, are they really?
Well, yeah, I think that's why they changed it, because you're not
Yeah.
paying per view anymore.
Yeah. Like,
You're paying once and then you get as many views as you like.
Was it- remember when they first brought in the network and they tried to call them specials? That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
That lasted about 2 weeks.
but they would also call them pay-per-views. They would have that little segment on the go-home of every show saying, if you're still paying full price for these pay-per-views, you're
That's
an
right.
idiot.
Yeah. And they wonder why they're not getting as many ratings as they used to.
You're an idiot.
I mean, that's basically the commercial.
Pretty much.
Chuck's is not wrong. Like, those were the ads, basically. I still have the $9.99 the bumper or whatever you want to call it.
Did they do a song for that eventually as well?
Yeah.
9.99.
What you gonna pay? $9.99.
That's right, yeah.
It obviously worked.
It was kind of
It
good.
did.
I think that was also...
Anyway.
Well, yeah. Never mind.
So, are we going straight into it? We're going to do this thing.
Yeah, I mean, we could... If you want to recap stuff before.
I guess we probably should. Or, maybe that'll go into our best and worst, won't it? So unless we want to do that first. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna let you decide this thing.
We can do the best and worst. Hold on, we can pivot real quick. Hold on.
That's a different music.
That is a different music. Oh yeah, you're right.
Have
You're
we
absolutely right.
have some sort of running order?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
One day we might actually plan out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's only been a decade. I think we'd come up with some kind of format by now.
Oh, we'd ask really one of them.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, fine. So we're going straight into this. All right. Okay. Well, now I'm scrambling. Man, I wish we just started with the predictions. At least I know where I am with that. Ah, God.
I haven't got a thumbs up yet, but I'll go for my weekly thumbs down. Jeff Jarrett.
Did he do anything this? Oh, he ran in at the end of the
Oh yeah, okay.
Battle Royal.
I don't really care as long as I said for as long as he's employed by AEW, he's going to be in the thumbs down.
That's fair.
You could have just put Jeff Jarrett. No, that would have been it.
Gotta give him a little
Pretty
credit
much
for
did,
him.
is the fact he's there.
Yeah. Gotta give him a little credit. I know I have a thumbs down. I can't remember what it was. There was
Right,
something.
I've got another thumbs down actually. Go on.
Okay. Oh, the TVs. That was one of them.
Oh no. They ruined the TVs again?
Again?
They got it right as well.
I know, yeah. Look at this. This is when Samoa Joe was coming out. They turned him off.
Oh no.
And then also...
That's clearly wrong.
Yeah, and they were also misaligned as well. It's hard to tell, but yeah, they were not even.
I can forgive that. That is hard to tell. But the lines there, that's
So that's one. That's at least one. Go ahead.
Mine, but it's kind of a production note similar to it's from WWE, and it's Candice LeRae. Not necessarily herself. She's done nothing wrong. It's she's got the most generic Titan song I've ever seen in my life.
oh no, Garrett Bischoff is worse.
I don't know. If you can throw that up there, Smack,
Sure.
you'll see what I'm talking about.
That's just linked me to basic TweetDeck.
Yeah, you gotta link me to the actual
Sorry.
tweet.
Oh, that. Sorry, good. Yeah, it's
Sorry.
that being silly.
It's okay. Okay, let me open that up in the meantime.
Hey.
A little distraction. It's a voltage.
There we go. I'll learn how to use the internet one day.
No, I get you. Let's take a look at this. Oh my god!
Yeah, I mean that is Candice LeRae's name written in Arial bold in
No, it's Impact.
1000-point font, whatever it is.
It's Impact.
Oh, it's Impact.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Like it is impacted.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. There you go.
At least there's some nice colours.
being slightly harsh, it does change every 30 seconds into the hair logo. But predominantly it is that. But yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is. At least Garrett Bischoff had some kind of design to it.
That's kind of I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Holy shit.
They've got worse ever since they stopped using actual Titantrons, where you have like footage of people.
Yeah, I don't know who decided that was like old-fashioned, and we need to move on from that and do
I think
something
it was
like
more of
evergreen. Just yeah.
I think it's just easier to do. You have to
Well,
find
it's easier to
footage
do,
to
and
put
then
in
like
the
you don't have
video.
to take individual people out when you have a falling out with Braun Strowman or whatever. You don't have to take out all of the footage with him in it.
Sure, yeah.
But really, that's
You could do better than that.
it's the same with the music. All of the music is so crap.
Oh yeah.
None of us were that big fans of CFOS, whatever. But
Yeah.
they were better than this.
Yeah.
They're not Jim Johnston, but they're better than this.
Yeah. I'm meant to bring this up actually when we were talking about the Rumble, but
Rumble's always worse than the Rumble.
yeah, you can never. You don't know who's coming out. You're like, who's that? You used to always be able to find out who it was. You'd always know who was coming out before you seen them, because you'd know the music.
Yeah.
But now you're just like,
It's just another tune.
you're waiting for Kevin Dunn to put the camera on someone, and you're waiting about 30 seconds for that to happen sometime.
Yeah, that's legit. That's a good thumbs down. So yeah, and then the monitors. That's solid too. So other than the music, that's an old one. That should be for the Rumble. Really, I'll wait till next year to bring that one up again.
Yeah.
My thumbs down this week is Big Bill's name.
Oh yeah, yeah. Big Bill. That's good enough.
It was pretty bad before when it was W. Morrissey. Like, why is he one letter and why is it that one? That is the worst letter to have as a name. Big W. It's the Big E, that's fine. Big W, that's crap. W. Morrissey's crap. Big Bill is crap. Big Bill Morrissey, that's alright. Big William Morrissey, Will Morrissey, that's fine. All of these is fine. William Morris, that's fine. But Big Bill. Big Bill, even Big Will. No, I suppose that's Will Smith. Can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's bad. Also, I have 2 thumbs, so I'm giving another one to something else.
Go for it.
But before I do,
Yeah, there we go.
a little,
While you do that, I pointed this out that it looked like the NFL Red Zone package here. Like,
a little bit.
like what the hell? Who thought that was a good idea?
I see it. The red and white. Big Bill.
Big Bill. I can't. Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a good one to have.
Anything would have been better than that.
Yeah.
Big Cass was bad. Not that bad.
I mean,
Right,
at least it
my
would
other
provide
thumbs down.
big ass when he was standing between the lettering.
That was
Sure.
funny. That made it worth it.
Yeah.
Big ass.
You can't even do that.
This would just be Big Ill.
It was.
My other one, and this is a long one. I've got examples. It's the build-up to the pay-per-view matches that we're about to predict. This was the go-home show. We're supposed to be as excited now as we're ever going to be for these matches, and they were shit. Like pretty much every one of them. The trios title match. The Elite came out, posed, and then the House of Black just attacked them in the dark. We didn't even see the attack. They attacked them in the dark. Then they were holding the belts, and then later on they were backstage and they put the belts on the floor.
Yeah.
That was the build to the match.
Not even that. Like, they attacked him. They cut to something else immediately, like a pre-match package or something like that. And then when they cut back to the live stuff, you see the Elite getting escorted off the stage like they couldn't take a powder quick enough.
Yeah. Well, they were.
Well, yeah, but you know, that was at that point. I think the show was kicking it into overdrive because I think they were running low on time. We're trying to squeeze everything into 1 hour, but yeah, no, the build is yeah, no, that's a fair.
Christian said pretty much nothing to Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Then we get a little video package of Jungle Boy digging a hole. And I expected this to be, he would, you know, it would pan up and there'd be like the tombstone and it would say Jungle Boy on it. And he's like, all right, I'm leaving the Jungle Boy thing behind. Jack Perry's coming. I'm a man now. Or like there would be something to it. No, it said Christian Cage. And the tombstone itself looked like it was made of polystyrene and looked about 3 inches tall. It was shit. It was so poor.
Yeah, if you want, I kind of want to give a thumbs down to this actually, but yeah, the prop department for AEW needs a little work. I kind of cited from...
What is this?
Yeah, from 2020. If you remember when they were doing the shows in Daly's place, it was Santana and Ortiz like bleaching.
With the bottles.
Yeah, bleaching Best Friend's gear with the most generic bottle of bleach I've ever seen.
That's bleach for the...
That's amazing.
That's the Candice LeRae of bleach there.
That's great. But yeah, I don't know if that's like so bad it's good, or if it's just so bad it's bad.
Well, memorable. So again, that was a 2-week build to this match.
Yeah.
Where pretty much nothing has happened. Everything that happened in this feud happened like 6 months ago. Yeah, that headstone, that wasn't even engraved, the Christian Cage on it. It was just printed on it. So it's bad. Ruby Riott, that might be the worst one of them all. They've actually been trying to build up which side is she going to be on. Then they announce it's a 3-way. So you know she's not going to be on one side or the other. She punches them both for no reason. Why did she punch them?
She can't trust them.
But why now?
I don't know.
That was stupid. They had a... whatever. The Best Friends win another Battle Royal. We've got 4 teams in this tag title match. The current champions, the former champions, and the winners of 2 different Battle Royals. They did a Battle Royal last week, they've done another one this week, and the only difference is this one had staggered entries.
Yeah.
So that's different, I guess. The Best Friends, who weren't even the good team in the Best Friends, the other Best Friends, win a Battle Royal over the Butcher and Blade.
Yeah. In fact, that's my other thumbs down, is Dan Houser and OC winning the Tag Team Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Was it announced that Battle Royal thing that happened this week? Was it announced who was in that beforehand?
I don't think so.
It just seemed to me that people just kept coming out every so often. More and more people.
If it wasn't made obvious. Maybe it was on Twitter or something, but they didn't announce it last week. They didn't.
But they knew when the end was. There's just more and more people coming out.
And then the main event. Bryan Danielson does a decent promo, but nothing special. MJF, the guy, like the promo guy, he didn't say anything at all. On the go-home show, to build up this 1 hour long match, this is going to take up an hour of this show, and he didn't say anything.
He just had like a giant herp on his lip.
Yeah. And then the end line, Danielson's final line, got bleeped out anyway. Oh man, the whole thing, this was so bad. The build-up for all of these matches was so bad.
Not on the fight. The Fight TV feed had it unbleeped.
Yeah, I was gonna say I watched on Fight last night, and yeah, it was.
I kind of got what he was saying. It was fairly obvious from the context of what he said. Would have been nice to have heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, my thumbs down is that the really, really bad build to most of these matches. My thumbs up, on the other hand, is both promos hyping up the Moxley Hangman match. They were great.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good one to give it to.
Yeah. I don't know who has to clean up after Dean goddamn Moxley, but he left a pile of blood on those stairs.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Stairs as well. I mean, someone's gonna fall over.
Yeah.
More considerate where he's bleeding. Yeah.
This is a kind of an off the wall one. Well, actually, I'll say the what was it? The Sonic Ring Casino
Sonic Ring is great.
ladder match itself was great for free TV.
That Lucha guy walking the top rope.
Yeah, Commander.
Impressive.
That was nutty. I can pull that up here. Hold on, if I can find it.
I don't really know why he did it, but you know.
I don't know why he did it either, but it paid off really well for him. Let me see here. There was also a spot where like Sammy Guevara like whacked his head on a ladder with Takeshita, and it looked brutal. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up in my Twitter program, but here I have it here. Here's one of the. This is from the Jib.
Oh, there you go.
Like I want to talk about taking it to another level. Like that's insane.
Lucky everyone else was all stood in a big circle.
Yeah, funny how that works, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hobbs taking a phantom bump as well. There's no need for him to go down there.
Yeah.
Oh, that you just reminded me this of the thumbs down. The ending to that match.
The ending?
Oh.
The ladder broke.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
okay.
he had to have all the referees hold the ladder for him.
There was like 5 referees. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
I've seen footage. I think it might have been you. Someone posted footage
Yeah.
afterwards where he couldn't get down.
I mean, he might have a fear of heights. That might be legit, you know?
Well, true, but you know, you shouldn't be in ladder matches if you've got a fear of heights.
Well, that's true, I guess, but it's not his choice.
Oh, tell that to Devon Dudley.
Yeah.
Ladder match legend.
But yeah, the referee is trying to hold the ladder in place was a bit amateur, I thought.
Alright, 1 second. Hold on. There we go. Got it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I'm with you on that one. Speaking of people needing help, and I guess this could be the other thumbs up for me. Oh, why is this not selected? There we go. Oh, let me just go here. It's Stokely Hathaway needing help from the timekeeper to move
Oh yeah, what was that?
the bell table.
How heavy is that table?
Yeah, for real. Like, why do you need help for a table spot?
Also, is she about to climb a mountain or what?
Yeah.
Why is she wearing like the thickest coat and hat?
Maybe she was cold. I don't know.
It must be freezing.
And Will, do you have a thumbs up? Sorry. Unless Will stepped away for.
Well, you here?
Yeah. No, sorry. I did have a thumbs up and it's gone.
Oh, what was it? Could be
Can't
WWE.
think of
Could
what
be AEW. Could be.
Yeah, I can't think of what I was gonna say.
Oh no.
I'll go just to the only comes to mind right now. The promo between Cody and Roman Reigns last night.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I haven't seen that.
That was pretty good. We'll get to SmackDown a bit later, but
Oh, no.
yeah, good.
Alrighty, well there you have it. That's the best of worst stuff. Overall, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't crazy about Dynamite. Like, it wasn't. not a bad show, but like, why is Jeff Hardy going against Hook on Dynamite with zero build and zero relevance to the pay-per-view? You know?
There is some storyline going on with Hook and Stokely Hathaway. And so, because Stokely owns Matt's contract, he forced him into the match for some reason.
Yeah, but did it need to be on Dynamite though? Like that could be on
Dynamite, on the Go Home show for a pay-per-view that this isn't on.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, but wasn't there something? Doesn't Hook now get Stokely for 5 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's something. That should be on the pre-show.
Right.
There's no reason why not. Then it would all make sense.
Yeah.
I guess they're doing it on Rampages.
Kind of linked to that. That's what I didn't understand. Why were they having Revolution matches not on Revolution?
Probably because of this Iron Man, this hour-long Iron Man main event.
Yeah, I agree.
Presumably they had to cut some stuff like the ladder match for that. But yeah, that's a thumbs down.
There's I would say for me, it was early front runner was probably Riho winning a match against Toni Storm, where Britt Baker kind of inadvertently helped her. But then the other stuff happened. Yeah, the Jeff Hardy Hook match could have been a thumbs down for just eating TV time that didn't need to be on the card for, you know, the build up to Revolution. The Firm losing a lot of matches. Christian saying that Jungle Boy treats his business like a video game while somebody holds up Bully is the best Rockstar game behind him.
He's the best Rockstar game.
Peter Avalon not getting his saxophone music played on TV. It was just like a jobber entrance. Samoa Joe getting tangled up in the announce table wires. Sammy whacking his head on the ladder. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, there's a lot to give it to. Yeah, actually, looking back on it, I kind of want to say it wasn't really the best of a go-home show.
No, I don't think it was.
Anyway.
And Wardlow, he's got a title match, and I didn't see any Wardlow.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Well, he came out and then he's beated up security when Samoa Joe was getting, you know, raveled up in the wires and things like that.
How was he?
Yeah, and Powerhouse Hobbs was like, "I can wait. I got time," and he was just sitting at the base of the ramp.
Build then. Add that to the pile. Yeah, that's all I got. I haven't seen the WWE stuff, so I've got nothing to add from there.
Okay. So now can we get into the...
Let's get into the predictions.
All right. Let's go ahead and...
perfect timing for that.
I know, right?
Perfect. Hey. Almost how we planned that.
Yeah. There we go. Just like that. Voila.
Just like that. Getting good at this. Revolution 2023, which is probably, we don't know because it hasn't been announced yet, but this is probably the last pay-per-view on this cycle. We start at Double or Nothing every year. And every other year until this point, Revolution has been the last one. So this is probably the last one. Unless they want to sneak another one in.
Maybe.
So we'll go with that. It's most likely. Which means, because I'm just ahead, only 1 point, but I'm just ahead of Will, I'll have to make my predictions first. Otherwise I could just freeze you out. So, are you guys ready? Have you got your picks ready?
Oh yeah, it's up on the screen here.
Yeah.
Good. All right, let's kick things off with the pre-show. Only one match on the pre-show. And it is a 6-man tag. We've got Ari Daivari and Josh Woods and Tony Nese. I think these guys could do it. I think this could be their year. Against Mark Briscoe and the Lucha Brothers. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm going to give it to Mark Briscoe and the Luchas.
All right, that's a solid pick.
You think?
Mark Lucha.
Yeah. Mark Lucha.
You going with Mark Luchas as well?
I think that seems to be the safe pick.
I don't think this is time for Mark Briscoe to lose.
No.
No.
No. To the varsity athletes?
To the varsity athletes on a pre-show of a pay-per-view. No, I think that might be the easiest point we'll make all night. Main show, so we've got 8 matches on the main card, including 5 title matches. That's quite a lot. Let's kick things off with Chris Jericho, Ricky Starks. The Jericho Appreciation Society are banned from ringside.
Originally, this was everyone was banned from ringside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a graphic that said that.
Just a whole no run-in match. I didn't see that. Everything's set up for Starks to win, but I kind of feel like that's a bit obvious. Maybe Jericho. No, I have to go for Starks. Jericho's just been losing a lot lately. I feel like maybe it's time for him to get one back, but no, Starks is the right way to go. I'm gonna go with it, and maybe I'll just be wrong.
AEW is really bad at promoting things here because I'm trying to find the Revolution card.
Oh yeah, their website's awful.
Hold on. They did have a graphic. I'll pull it up here. Hold on.
I saw one when I was putting the graphics for the card together. There was definitely something that said everyone banned from the show.
Yeah. I'll pull this up here. So this dude had a collection of all the graphics here.
Oh, everyone is banned from ringside.
Yeah. But they're promoting it like only members of JAS is banned. So that could open the door to some fuckery, in my opinion.
Well, that's what they said.
But who are you picking?
When they did their promo, when Stark supposedly kind of suckered Jericho in to agreeing to the match, Jericho said, "I will tell everyone to stay backstage." But you're right, that is worded differently.
If everyone was banned from ringside, what about like cameramen and
the fans, the fans, the lady at the bell table, the doctor.
Yeah. Just saying.
Maybe that's why they changed it.
Legal
yeah,
reasons.
Starks for me. Who have you guys got? You think Jericho could do it?
I'm going with Starks, yes.
Well, hold on. Chucks has to pick first.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, you pick. I'm sorry.
Going with Ricky Starks.
Oh, Ricky Starks, okay.
Oh, we're doing this? Sorry, I've never been in contention on the last go.
You are now 1 point behind. It's to play for.
That's right.
You're gonna have to do a couple of different ones at some point.
This changes everything. I'll take it seriously.
Yeah.
No, I am going Starks, but did you go Starks as well? You did, didn't you?
I did, but I'm not sure about it.
I'm gonna go Jericho. Because according to I was listening to a clip from Jason Solomon, the Solomonster. He said that Jericho trademarked the term Jericho And apparently, rumor has it that Big Show's been trying to get back into the ring.
Oh no!
And because of the wording of like everyone's banned to just the Jericho Appreciation Society's banned, might open the door to some bullfuckery, like Big Show coming out and chokeslamming Ricky Starks. Bush League, in my opinion, if that fucking happens. And I'm like 4 points behind, so it doesn't really matter if what happens to me here, but.
But he's not Show anymore.
Right. He's Paul White.
Yeah. It's not Jerry White.
well. well. Jan 6th, brother. I think something might happen here, or nothing could happen. It could just be the Jericho Appreciation Society is just not going to show up unless Big Show Paul White is all of a sudden a member of JAS till after the match or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll say Jericho, even though Jericho kind of got the momentum heading into this on Dynamite.
Yeah, could be. No holds barred. Not a buried alive match, despite what that little vignette suggested. Jungle Boy, Christian Cage. Christian can't win again.
I mean, he could.
I think.
But will
It's
he?
a weird one, because he's had all this time off, and this feud has had to just be stalled for a long time. So it does almost feel like Christian should win to kickstart it, and then he could win a double or nothing. Or do they just win it here, give Jungle Boy the win, and then move on? Finally, you can put this to rest. No. Because it's no holds barred. Oh no, that means a Luchasaurus running, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Oh no. Eee. Now you got me thinking. No, I'm going to do it again. I think Jericho could win with a run-in. I think Christian could win with a run-in. I'm still going to go with Jungle Boy. Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had to re-rack the music there. Going with Jungle Boy as well?
Jungle Boy as well, yeah.
I'm going Christian.
What if, it doesn't change the result for me, but what if Shows comes in for Jungle Boy?
Oh, another turn.
Yeah.
I don't think it would make any sense at this point.
I mean,
This is AEW.
if you followed this angle close enough, it really doesn't make any sense how these two are still feuding.
I don't know.
It's usually just Christian just shouting obscenities and trashing Jungle Boy's family, with Jungle Boy not getting much of a retort in, other than just a t-shirt that says Christian's a pussy.
Which he now can't wear. He wore the one time and then had to apologize for it.
So stupid.
Nah. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry to win that one, I think. Let's move on to the only other non-title match, but it's a big one. Texas Death Match. To another kind of no holds barred, no DQ situation. I've got a strange feeling. I'm going to push the boat out on this prediction. I think we might see some blood in this one.
Yeah,
Just
me, might be right.
No? John Moxley, Hangman, Adam Page. Hangman, as Jim Ross would say. I think...
Right, you guys can't see the boards there.
I'll go with Adam Page to win. And probably go on to be MJF's next opponent.
Will.
I don't know, which one actually. Go on, let's mix it up. Let's go Moxley.
Oh, all right. Yeah, unless Hangman Page brings a gun, I'm going Moxley. John goddamn Moxley.
I mean, he could bring a gun. That'd be pretty cowboy shit. They did do that.
It is a death match.
It's a death match. They're in Texas. Well, they're not in Texas, actually, are they? Texas death match. They're actually in California. That's
yeah, where are they? Oh, San Francisco.
Almost-
Oh no, that's why that lady was bundled up. Yeah, they were getting like snow over there, which is a rarity. And
She
things
was
like that.
inside.
Okay, well maybe the place wasn't cranking the heat. I don't know.
Everyone else was. I don't know.
Did anyone else notice, by the way? I meant to put this last week, but I forgot about it. There was a bit where Hangman was watching the match from backstage, watching TV awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
And he seemed to be watching it from Raw in 2001.
Yeah, I pointed that out. Yeah. You're gonna make me pull it up. Hold on.
Why is there always a cage? Cage door with a TV on it for some reason.
Let me see if I can find it here.
It looked exactly like it to me. I was like,
No, you're right. No, because I made the same joke.
did you do?
There you go.
There it is, yeah.
There it is.
If you turn around, Michael Cole stood there with a microphone.
1998 Michael Cole with the frosted tips.
Yeah.
Boy band Michael Cole.
Man, oh man.
Okay, so I'm on my own on that one. Fine. TNT title. Let's do this one. Wardlow and Samoa Joe. Finally, I think this has got to be the end for this one. Winner goes on to face the Powerhouse Hobbs, which was the three-way in which Samoa Joe won this title. So we haven't moved on very much. I think it's got to be Wardlow's time.
I missed a few weeks of AEW because I don't watch it as religiously as I should. And when I last watched it, Samoa Joe had lost one of his titles.
Yeah.
And then when I watched it again this week, he had it back again.
Yeah, he lost it to Darby Allin. Darby Allin, he defended it a few times. It was quite good. And then he lost it back to him.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen him since.
Fair enough.
It's like almost Samoa Joe killed him or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you done Wardlow, I was thinking Wardlow. Yeah, Wardlow for me.
Ooh.
Man, oh man. It feels like that's where they're going with. But it wouldn't make much sense for Joe to win the TNT Championship off of Darby Allin and just hold on to it for a couple of weeks without defending it, mind you, to drop it to Wardlow on the pay-per-view. That being said, it is AEW, and they're kind of skittering on TNA territory.
They do occasionally.
I think Wardlow's a smart choice here, but I'm gonna say Samoa Joe retains.
Man, you're doing all of the wacky picks here. How about the next one then? Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs. Big Bill, another Big Bill.
Is that on the? Oh, wait, where is that at?
Oh well, that's going to be next Wednesday.
Oh.
The winner of this one gets.
Yeah.
Did you think Samoa Joe's going to beat them both? Or do you think he's going to retain here just to lose to Hobbs?
Maybe. He could lose it to Hobbs. Because maybe Wardlow interferes in that, and then that's what causes Joe to lose the title. And I don't know.
Could be.
We'll see what happens.
Could be.
We'll get to that bridge when we cross it.
That's yeah. Trios title then. The build to this one was just awesome, wasn't it? The Elite and the House of Black for the 6-man tag titles. The Elite just won. It'd be a shame for the House of Black to lose another high-profile match. They really should be winning some. But after that best of 7, I think the Elite have to hang on to them for a while. So that's my pick.
Going for the Elite.
Yeah.
Should say yeah, go on, Elite.
What? With the Elite, you need to make some different picks.
Hello.
Yeah, really leaving it late.
Well, there's still a couple. Left.
It is.
Actually, no, go on. Sorry, no, I will. I'll go House of Black here. Sorry.
Oh!
Yes.
Mind gamed. Mind gamed.
Wow.
As Chucks is cackling here, there is that rumor that apparently Kenny Omega's contract might be running up, and he might be heading towards to WWE potentially. So House of Black's not a bad pick, honestly.
I have heard said rumor, yeah.
This company wouldn't be here without Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega, and now they're both fucked off to WWE.
Possibly, yeah. If the rumors are true, yeah.
And CM Punk as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is that the problem? You're going to have the Bucks in one company and Kenny Omega in the other, and CM Punk can't go to either one. Is this all just a ruse to keep CM Punk out of pro wrestling? They're going to send him to Ring of Honor? Is that the irony?
That'd be great. Man, oh man. I don't know what House of Black has done to deserve the tag titles, because they've been
They've done nothing ever.
And the only reason that they would drop the trios to them is if, the Elite's contract status is in jeopardy here.
Kenny's going to WWE,
yeah?
You need someone for that Raw after WrestleMania. Surprise, you never know.
That's true.
That would be huge. They haven't done that for a few years, that big Raw after WrestleMania. It's been
they haven't.
Kind of low-key lately.
Oh, man.
That would be a big way to...
I'm going to go with the Elite. With
the Elite, alright.
I countered everything that Chucks has picked so far. I feel like I got to stick with him on at least a couple here.
I don't know. Maybe you've got it all right, and you're actually going to end up winning this thing.
Yeah, would that be something?
Could happen.
That's behind.
Yeah. You don't need to make up 3 points. It could easily happen. Okay, so women's 3-way. There's a big who cares about this one. But
yeah.
Jamie Hayter defending against both Saraya and Ruby Soho. She has to retain, doesn't she? She's the only one anyone really cares about at this point.
I think Toni Storm will come out. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Jamie Hayter, yeah, to retain.
Okay. Will.
I'm gonna go against them. I don't think I'm
Oh.
gonna go for Saraya.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I mean, Saraya and Jamie Hayter have history and whatnot, but I don't know if that's the wise call. I was gonna say that Toni Storm comes out, uses the spray paint to the eyes of somebody, but they're just gonna wipe it off because it's just water based. So it's just water to the eyes essentially. Green water to the eyes, and it blinds somebody. leading to a roll-up and then Jamie Hayter retaining, I think.
But what is the green? The green could be something really bad. It's water with something like, if it's anything like Tajiri's green mist, then that blinds you.
Yeah, but you can't do a mist spot like that in a pandemic that we're still technically in.
That's why it's in a spray can.
Yeah, exactly.
You can. I just did it the other week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
Well, she got blue mist now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pandemic's over. We can spit on each other again.
That's it.
I gotta go Jamie Hayter. She still needs to have some credibility in the title run that she has, so I know it's a triple threat. Anything can happen. Some bullfuckery could happen here. Who's Ruby gonna side with anybody? Who gives a shit? Jamie Hayter retains.
I thought you were gonna go with Ruby Soho there, just to mix it up, cover all bases.
No contest.
MVP spotted Brock Lesnar on Raw, by the way.
Did he?
What?
Yeah.
Like a legit spit?
No, it was just set up, like, but he did do it.
But like,
it was more of a
not even like a spray. He just spat at him.
No, it was more of a what's his name? Colito. It was more of that kind of thing.
Oh right. Spat an apple at him.
He was having a drink, and then Lesnar. I think Lesnar hit him. We'll do that later.
Okay. Seems like a bad idea to spit anything at Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
We have a four-way for the AEW tag titles. The Guns, the Ass Boys, are defending. How are these guys the champions? It's insane. The Acclaimed getting their rematch. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett, thumbs down, and Orange Cassidy and Danhausen. I think it's a four-way only, so the Guns can retain without pinning the Acclaimed. And this isn't over. The Acclaimed will get them back, but not here. Guns retain by pinning Danhausen.
Will.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Guns as well. I'm gonna say the Guns, but I'm also gonna say if Jeff Jarrett wins, I'm never watching AEW ever again.
I'm going with who gives a fuck.
That too.
No, I did they really give the tag titles to Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal?
Don't even
That might be the most TNA awful thing AEW's ever done. God damn.
Don't even entertain the idea.
Yeah, for real. I think the Guns, yeah. I think there's some bullfuckery in this match as well, because it's a four-way. Everybody
I like
loves
that word, by the way. You used it before. Bullfuckery.
bullfuckery, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why they took it off the Acclaimed. They never should have took it off the Acclaimed. But apparently they're investing in the Guns because FTR's possibly going to go to WWE as well.
They're the ones, yeah.
They're investing in the Guns because FTR is leaving?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a good reason to do that.
No, especially when the Acclaimed is your hottest act in the company right now.
FTR are threatening to leave, and the best course of action is to push the Guns?
Yeah.
Not to offer them more money, or, I don't know, push them harder, actually use them on TV, or push a team that is good?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
The Guns?
Yeah, I know.
This is his best tag team and thinks, well, there's only one thing for it.
The Guns.
Colton Gunn.
Yeah.
The next big thing.
I mean, Billy Gunn's a giant in the company, so I mean, he just bullies Tony Khan into putting the tag team idols on my sons. Or something, I don't know.
Maybe that's when Big Show's going to come back.
It may be.
Show Guns.
With the Shoguns.
With the little guns.
Alright, it's main event time.
It's main event time. Let's move on to the main event. It's a 60-minute Iron Man match. These are never good, if you ask me. I'm not a big fan of the 60-minute Iron Man. You can get this match done a lot quicker, a lot less stalling. Because we all know that it's only the last 5, maybe even less than that, the last 2 minutes that actually matter.
Yeah, apparently, I mean, he's got several other things to not like him for, but apparently Vince McMahon never liked 60-minute Iron Man match. For that reason, he said that the only bit that really matters is the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got a short attention span, so.
He does, it's true.
Yeah. I need a lunatic.
The stipulation, you would imagine, favours Bryan Danielson, but I don't think it's time for MJF to lose. So I'm going with MJF to retain somehow. Possibly, almost definitely, some bullfuckery.
MJF should do what he'd do in the SmackDown games and just get a chair and get a load of disqualification. And then you knock him out. So you go about 4-0 down, but then you get it back again by just pinning them straight away.
I think they actually probably will do that spot.
Will, who do you got?
Yeah, I think it's sensible to say MJF. So I'm going MJF.
No, I think it's sensible for MJF.
I should have said it.
Man, I wouldn't mind it if Danielson actually is the one that takes it off of MJF here after the lead up. Because that, like, to me, it's not as obvious, you know? And with the way MJF has been kind of wishy-washy with his character, from, you know, going from sloppy toppy in a vehicle to I hate your family because you have a family and I can't have a family. It kind of makes it seem like Danielson will retain. And then maybe CM Punk comes out and then, you know, finishes, or maybe goes after MJF for the title or something like that, which would be a bad idea. But if you have the Guns retaining on this show already, I mean, it's already full of bad ideas. I think for the game. For the game.
For the game.
I'll say MJF. But I feel like Danielson has a real shot at taking the title off of him.
You know what? I'm gonna change my mind.
Oh!
Are you going? Yeah.
All out.
Yeah, I think.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so.
That's not sensible, but you're doing it anyway. I like it. That's the way to be.
Would it be insensible?
Insensible.
Insensible for Danielson. There you go.
Okay, that is it then. We know now already that Beans will finish on 1992.
I'll send these to him, and we'll fill out the boxes for him if he actually cares enough, or checks his Twitter before the show starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but there you have it.
He has got a full day this time to get the.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, if he doesn't get it in on the full, like after a day's worth, then yeah, he's sitting on 19 for sure. That is absolutely fair. So
he
there
could
you
have
it.
another perfect game, get 9 extra points, and it's still not matter at all.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh man.
But if he predicts only 2 out of 5 pay-per-views, that's less than 50%. I think we just take his name off of it next year. The AEW ones is just between the 3 of us. He doesn't even Not even allowed.
That's fair. That's 100% fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hears this, he's gonna be like, "Hey, wait a minute, hold on a second." Oh man. Yeah, let me here. I'll make sure to send it to him here. Hold on. I'll even directly add him with it. Let me just do this here. Revolution predictions. Okay. What do you guys want to talk about before we get out of here? You want to discuss Raw, SmackDown, things like that, real quick?
Yeah, we can do
Quickly
briefly.
gloss over that.
Let me just get a reminder up of what the hell happened. So yeah, we had I'm gonna get mixed up now. That's right. So Lesnar was invited to the MVP lounge.
Oh boy.
But then turned up on his own before the MVP lounge even started. He then tried to have a drink with MVP, and then, long story short, he gave him the F5. And accepted the match. So unfortunately, for anyone who was hoping something else happening, it's been signed. It's happening. Lesnar versus Omos.
Why?
No, well, because Vince wants it. There are a lot of people saying on Twitter if ever there was a sign of Vince McMahon is back in creative.
I don't think he ever left. I don't think he ever left. to be perfectly honest with you.
Something changed because I mean, there was things happening that he wouldn't allow.
Yeah. But I think he's always been like quote unquote a part of it somehow, one way or another.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that happened. Seth Rollins then was on the Miz Lounge. What does he call it? Miz TV. That's it. The Miz is going to be the host of Mania, by the way. That was also announced. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
No.
It's one thing when you've got The Rock doing it, so he can do a little promo segment.
Yeah.
The Miz? What's he going to do?
Exactly. Yeah.
Seems kind of unnecessary.
I don't know if you can start this up, Smoot. There was a bit where in this bit with the Miz TV, Seth Rollins came out and he was trying to get the Miz to call Logan Paul, and he wouldn't do it. So then he ended up knocking him out and taking his phone and calling him himself.
Well, that's...
And there was this...
That's babyface dickery right there.
Yeah.
There was a really badly edited bit where you see Rollins is obviously live in the ring, and he's supposed to be talking to Logan Paul on FaceTime. But bear in mind, there was no cameras in the ring. It cut to a shot of what looked like a cameraman standing behind Rollins with Logan Paul on the phone.
Oh my god.
It was clearly all done. You get it on here. I think it was on here, anyway. Scroll down, you'll see the thumbnail of Rollins with the phone on.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It could have been a lot worse, but you could just tell it was very. The bit with Logan Paul on the phone clearly wasn't live. The version of the hand never moves when he's holding the phone.
Oh, right here?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. We can't obviously show it on the stream here, but we've got it cranked on... Oh my god! What the fuck?
You look on the ring, there's no cameraman in the ring, but next minute you see a perfect shot of behind him. Where's that coming from?
Hold on.
Clearly all edited before, but...
What?
So that's kind of.
Like, what is this? What is this shot? It's
I
like,
don't know. Could he be? Go back to the wider shot of Seth. Could he be on the apron and kind of like hanging over? Because it's not
I think
directly
he's too
behind.
far, isn't he?
he
Too
could zoom
far
in. He could zoom
for a
in.
perfect shot.
Yeah, it's kind of zoomed
I don't know. It
there
seems too
because it's kind of
perfect.
it's to the side. You can see the side of Seth's head there.
Yeah, it
So
seems.
I don't know. I think he could plausibly be off by the side.
I thought you were saying Logan Paul was the one that was taped because like he's looking all over the place. Like Seth Rollins just called him a
It
scammer.
could well be. You couldn't see any FaceTime.
That's
Icons and that, so it could all be.
Seth is
recorded.
like, yo, my rug just got pulled. Which, by the way, hold on. If we can go back real quick. Hold on.
He did mention his brother. He said,
Hold on.
"How's your brother doing?"
Hold
Quite
on.
funny.
Hold on.
How did that go? Did he lose?
Yeah,
he got
he
beat.
did. Real fast here. Hold on. Oh, it's not going to show it on this then.
Have you spotted it?
Oh, this is far enough down that it can't. It won't let me. It won't let me. See, it's like I don't know what it is with this drawing app, but if you scroll far enough down, it just stops loading and it just won't. It just won't draw. Like, anyway, right there. There's the white dot for this week. Right there.
Yeah. Well, I spotted.
So I was trying to.
spot it.
So I was trying to highlight. Yeah, I'm sorry. Seth Rollins is better than this. He doesn't need to be feuding against Logan Paul, even on FaceTime here.
If you play that footage with the camera doesn't move or anything. It just looks like a perfect shot to me.
Oh yeah, you're kind of right. I mean, he doesn't need the move. I mean, Seth's arm's kind of
if the
moving.
cameraman's on the apron, he's going to shake it a little bit, isn't he?
Oh, he's got a steady cam. This is 2023.
He could just have like a knee
Although
on the...
it is a WWE cameraman, so he
Yeah.
does shake quite a lot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a steady shot. I don't know. Will might have something. I don't know.
There just seems to be something a bit odd about the whole situation. It may have been done live and perfectly. I don't know.
I think he's zooming in from the apron.
If they've
They're not
done it
seeing
live,
that
then
side of the-
fair play to them.
Also, why would...
If
Oh,
they
because
have
it's Miz, right? Yeah. I mean, there's the zoom in, yeah.
There, if you see, just as it changes, you can see the side of Seth's head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
it's not behind him. It's definitely off to the side a little bit. And he's holding it at an angle as if to kind of show, he's not
I'd love
head
to
on to it.
So that the camera can get a shot of it. But yeah, that's a remarkably steady shot here.
He's a professional cameraman. I should hope he could get a steady shot.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's his challenge.
I nearly saw the other side of the ring there, where the cameraman would be. But...
Yeah,
If we didn't already fill up enough space
That's the guy.
Yeah. If we didn't
That
fill up
camera,
enough...
he's jumped down now.
Yeah. If we didn't fill up enough space, I would say this would be a thumbs down for the week. Like, I'm sorry, Seth Rollins is better than fucking going against Miz and Logan Paul. Anyway, what else?
So Lashley then beat Elias, and then as he's walking out, there was a weird Wyatt film played. Where he did the Muscle Man dance again.
That's what it's been building up to this whole time.
There's Rick Boogs,
Muscle
by
Man
the way.
dance was for this Bobby
Rick
Lashley.
Boogs is doing this thing with Elias. He's
taking notes.
Trying to get tips off him or something, yeah.
People
I don't know. Don't know. No idea what's going on.
Oh, where's the thing? Where's the Muscle Man dance? What the hell?
Is it not in there?
No.
He was walking back towards the stage and he appeared on the Titantron. I don't think what else happened. So that for some reason the maximum male models are a thing. keep coming back like a bad smell. Just still trying to get Otis involved, and I don't really understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And the main event was Lita and Becky versus Damage Control, and Lita and Becky won. They are now, thanks to Trish's help, they finally got Trish involved.
Yeah.
I suppose she's been backstage for the last 3 weeks. They had to use it eventually. But
I'm trying to find that one tweet that I saw about this, which was somebody like recorded like all of Damage Control's wins and losses and things like that, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting stat. Let me retweet it, but let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, no, that here it is. So Damage Control. Yeah, this is great. So Damage Control lost the tag title tournament, won the belts a week later anyway, lost the belts, won them back a week later again, lost 3-on-1 to Bianca constantly, lost War Games, lost the belts to a part-timer. What an amazing run. It just says it all right there, you know? So
yeah, we need new women's champions. Lisa and Becky.
Damn it! I was a year ahead of that one. This time last year, Lita got a title shot at, was it Becky Lynch going into WrestleMania? I thought she was going to win it and then lose it at Mania. Apparently, they're doing it this year instead. Great.
Yeah.
Cost me a point, Lita.
There is a bit of, because apparently Trish is going to be around for a little while. She's not just a one-off. There is a story that she might actually end up costing them the titles. She's going to go heel. Be interesting.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So on SmackDown, it started off with Reigns doing his 15-minute entrance. Minus an Uso. He's still not showing up with them.
Really?
Cody turned up. Cody did say he was going to turn up to be face to face with Roman for the first time. Cole made a big deal of the first time in 7 years since Cody's been on SmackDown.
I wonder why that is.
Well, he did actually mention, he said something about, how did he put it? Let me try and find a transcript. I can't remember exactly how he said it, but Roman was talking a lot about Dusty. And how about Heyman mentioned a couple weeks ago how Dusty was very close with Roman.
Yeah. That promo was awesome.
Yeah, he said, basically just said similar here. Trying to find out, I need a transcript for what they actually said. I can't find it. But it was something along the lines of, Reigns said he'd been hanging out with his dad while he went missing or something along the lines. And he then said, I might have a transcript here. I don't want to paraphrase it and mess it up.
Sorry, I'm skimming through the AEW. I guess this is.
There we go. Sorry, I found it.
Oh, go ahead.
So he said everyone always doubted him. This is Cody saying that he was always never going to amount to much, and he'd always be Randy Orton's understudy. He said he'd never get away from being Stardust, but he did. And he said, I thought this was interesting. He said he and his friends couldn't draw 10,000 fans to his little indie show.
Oh.
Roman just smirked when he said that everyone started chanting Cody. I thought he might just chanting AEW.
AEW. AEW. That would have been great. Rhea Ripley got the win over Liv Morgan, and they cut to a shot of a fan crying.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
It was kind of funny.
How invested have you got to be to cry at a Liv Morgan match?
I mean, it was a kid. Give her a break.
They're really trying to push Rhea Ripley. The comment there, the extremely innovative inverted cloverleaf.
Yeah,
Why
it
do you
was
have to extremely innovative? Was it?
I think it was
I
more
bet
that we
Jamie
don't see
Noble
it very
didn't.
often. Yeah. Cole was quite surprised at it in the commentary. They were like, "Well, what's he doing?"
Oh wow, with the knee on the neck there.
Yeah.
Ow.
And they don't get. Yeah, of course they don't get the shot of the fan.
Ah.
Why would they? Why would they? Oh yeah, which reminds me. That was another thing. If I could, well, it is a thumbs down, but I don't know if you guys saw it on the on your version. But there was like, well, I can't remember the segment, but they had like a bunch of AEW guys sitting down talking about, I guess it was MJF and Danielson. And they get a shot of Dean Malenko, and you could see the effects of Parkinson's. Really.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh
yeah. That was just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah. No, that
Still
was
going though.
Yeah.
Not letting
yeah.
stop him. Still there, still doing his thing.
Yeah. What else happened? Will, sorry, not to interrupt.
Sorry, I'm just running through now. So yeah, Rhea beat Liv. Dominic then beat Santos Escobar. He's been backing up Ray recently.
Whenever I hear anyone on podcast, Wrestling Observer, whoever, talking about Santos Escobar, whenever they call him Escobar, my mind still goes back to Eric Escobar.
From years ago.
Yeah, he was only around for about a month, and yet he is like in my mind he is Escobar. I can't. Oh, so annoying. It's not him. Why would it be Eric?
The interesting bit from this one, I thought after them a couple of weeks ago, Ray gave. That was confusing as well. During the match, Cole kept just saying Mysterio in the match. You know, you're obviously used to one thing, and I'm looking and going, that's not Mysterio. Oh, I know what he's mean. But Ray Mysterio gave Escobar an old mask a couple of weeks ago as a token of respect, and he's a luchador and all that. And then this week, because after Dominic beat Escobar,
Eric.
He snatched the mask off him, and this time he did rip it up. He could do it this time.
Gimmick mask.
And then Ray eventually came out and said he demanded the mask back. Dominic got in his face a bit and was asking him to hit him again, and he still wouldn't do it. And then Dominic pushed him to the floor.
So that's happening then.
So eventually, I think it's probably next week or not sooner. Then it looks like it's going to be Dominic and Ray at Mania. Who's he going to call Mysterio then? That's going to be even more confusing. And then we had a little segment with McIntyre, Sheamus, LA Knight, and the New Day, and Karrion Kross. Basically arguing about that they all deserve a Mania match because they weren't on the card yet. And they were all trying to say they all deserve a match against Gunther for the Intercontinental title. I think they're eventually going to be going with McIntyre, Sheamus, and Gunther in a triple threat.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was just looking at the Fatal 5-Way match: McIntyre, LA Knight, Sheamus, Kingston, and Karrion Kross. It's got to be Drew McIntyre, but then there's Sheamus right there.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get from a 5-way to to two winners for a triple threat, but I think you're right. That's the match I want to see. If I can't have Brock Lesnar, then let's do
Yeah.
Lashley showed up
actually
on
has
SmackDown.
Omos.
Yeah, that's been confirmed now. Yeah.
Why the hell?
Lashley turned up on SmackDown, which was just everyone was surprised for about 5 seconds. And then as he's coming down the ring, Wyatt's symbol flashed on the title drum. And then Uncle Howdy appeared out of nowhere, and they had a little bit of a to do. You like?
Let's see here. Yeah, it was.
Twitter is saying that Uncle Howdy is definitely Bo Dallas now.
It's gotta be. We saw the most we've ever seen of him normally last night.
Yeah.
And it definitely looked like it could be Bo.
Oh, here we go.
Thin.
Oh, there it is. There's the muscle man.
There's the muscle man.
They show this in a recap? Why? Okay. Alright. Sure. Sure thing, WWE. Oh, wow. The bitrate went wonky there.
They've got Lashley doing the muscle man there.
God, imagine that being the angle. Like, you're making me dance. I don't want to dance. And then there you go. Skip this here.
There it is. Someone text from behind now.
Oh man, how does this outfit continuously get worse?
There's actually lights on him now.
My God,
you can see it.
It's just Jericho's jacket, you know, the old light up jacket. It's like they added. It's like they added a wig to the mask, like it was Kane back in the day.
Like Kane, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people speculated because of the gloves that they were using for Uncle Howdy.
Oh, it's gone dark.
And
it disappeared now. He comes back and he's
House of Black coming out.
Yep, House of Black. Oh, where
he's
he go?
Gone.
He's in the House of Black. Shows up in the vignette. Oh, okay.
That's it. Wow.
How was it?
Real quick. Do you guys do you think this whole Wyatt stuff's getting stale?
Yeah.
Chucks?
Yeah. He needs to do something big, I think. I don't know what that would be, but it needs some statement to be made. Because it's...
I don't know what you do with him when you know that whatever he does has to end in a match, and you know the match is just going to be another Bray Wyatt match, which is not good. And there never is. So, what can he do? More like cryptic stays? Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do. It was exciting when he hadn't been around for a while, and then he was doing some like teaser things, like, oh, he's going to come back. All await this big return. Then he did it, and now it's, oh, well, shit, more of this again. I'm going to be the Fiend. I'm going to have a Mountain Dew match.
I still got a little bit of the Pitch Black left, and believe it or not, I've not been able to find it at my one grocery store that I was able to get it from before.
Oh, it's gone.
So I don't know if it's a limited supply or what. Same thing with the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. They only have it in the 20-ounce bottles. They don't have it in the 12 packs unless it's like zero sugar. So
no one got time for that.
Exactly. No. Yeah.
Last thing then was just a little backstage bit with the Bloodline, or what's left of it.
Yeah.
Jimmy was apparently speaking with Jay on the phone. And then when Roman said, what did he say? He said, oh, he just needs more time. And Reigns got annoyed. And then Jimmy said, oh, no, he didn't. He just said to leave him the hell alone.
For the record, I cannot stand that they're still doing this shit. Like, this is going back to when Shane McMahon was, briefly on SmackDown and things like that, where they just throw up the names of, like, who the people are in the skit. Like, how come Paul Heyman doesn't get a little name tag? Is his name SmackDown?
It just said Paul Heyman.
Oh, it was Paul Heyman.
That was just with Paul Heyman.
Never mind. Never mind.
But the interesting bit was Reigns. Jimmy was having a match with Sammy. No, certainly he wasn't. Solo was having a match. Anyway, Jimmy left to go for the match, and then Reigns speaks to Heyman and said, Jay's got a week to come back, and if he doesn't come back, then he's going to blame Jimmy. So there has been so we could actually see Jimmy and Jay in a match against each other at some point. But
And
I mean, this is all kind of coming full
who's
circle
gonna
now.
know
If you
who's
remember
who?
this.
I'd hate to commentate that one.
Oh no, yeah.
Let's
Uso
give
A,
those
Uso B.
super kicks of the Uso.
Okay. Okay, so here, real quick, and I was kind of waiting for them to do this. Again, AEW's got this like premiere of like Tony Khan previewing all the stuff for tomorrow's Revolution pay-per-view.
Did he get that
And
coat?
I don't know, but here's the graphic. This is official.
Billionaire.
JS is banned from ringside.
So everyone it just says
There it
Jericho
is.
Appreciation Society is banned from ringside. So there you go. There you go. I just wanted to get that on the show. It was driving me nuts. I was skimming through it, trying to keep an eye on it, and there you have it. So, continue, Will. Sorry, anything else?
That was it really. The match itself, just Jimmy, Solo and Sammy. Solo won with he's been doing the Samoan spike lately. Like Umaga used to.
Mm-hmm.
Or Umanga, as we used to call him.
Yeah.
And yes, he had another beatdown and he escaped them in the end, and that was when he said that he was going to blame Jimmy next week. Big thing happening this week. Looking ahead to Raw. John Cena's back. Everyone be excited. John Cena's back.
Yeah, he was paying his rent on Dynamite.
Cena lost that screen you put him.
Let me pull that up here real quick. Yeah, he was paying his rent. Like, he was singing and dancing and everything, and yeah, he was paying his rent.
What is that?
It's Experian Boost. It's like a credit app.
Oh yeah,
And
he's done that before, hasn't he?
You can apparently boost your credit score if you actually pay your rent and things like that now, which is what they were going for. That's the whole song and dance routine. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll play it for you after the show here, but
Oh, was it because like the Rent the musical? Was that?
I guess
Okay.
that's what they were trying to go for.
It's just as well he wasn't doing hair.
Ah!
There you go.
I just like it.
Yeah, here it is, by the way. Jimmy Uso needs to finish Sami Zayn once and for all hyphenated. So you know that means business. And John Cena, will he pay his
Weird.
rent on WWE
Weird they
television?
just put a
I don't
blank
think John
graphic
Cena
up
needs
there.
to worry about paying rent.
No. It's weird they just put a blank graphic on the website there.
What's this one?
No, the John Cena. I get it. I get it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That
You got me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
me. Because you can't
Otherwise
see
it's
him. You can't see him. Get it? You can't see him.
He did
Gotcha.
a joke.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
I guess they don't have a preview for SmackDown because it might be too... Like, it just happened, you know?
No,
So
the
there's that.
preview for that match has just been announced today. I think Sammy and Jimmy, Sammy versus Jimmy.
Okay. Alright, well. Okie dokie.
So we think Cena's coming back to start his thing with Theory.
Ugh.
That
Yeah.
seems to be
Ugh.
the theory.
The theory with theory.
They didn't mean that as well.
Oh, yeah.
He may as well win it, right? I guess.
Yeah, sure.
It's a
Well,
bit early
title.
for the WrestleMania predictions, but I can't really imagine Theory beating Cena.
No. Yeah, there's going to be some shenanigans in that, isn't there? You're right, though. Cena doesn't need... you can't see Theory winning.
No.
Just noticed this picture of Powerhouse from Dynamite. And it just looks ridiculous.
What the hell? That's a big ring.
Let me see here. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, is it him just hugging? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him just hugging the ring, yeah.
It's massive.
Masonic brass ring. Anything else before we go?
Something slightly interesting. I don't know if you've seen the WrestleMania graphics they're using. Basically like a movie theater type situation.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can find one there on YouTube. I don't know, but there's what they're doing is that whoever's in the match, you see the camera go to like a movie poster, and then you see that person in the design of a movie poster, and then it goes on to whoever else is in it. The one for Reigns and Cody. It must have took some serious eye work to find this out. But I'll just show the still up. Underneath the fake movie posters, if you like, it's got the very small text they have on movie posters, like who directed it and all that. Yeah. Someone noticed that the original version had directed by Vince McMahon on the poster, and it's been taken off.
Huh.
On the later version.
Oh, here we go.
Is this it right here, or?
No,
You're talking about
the video.
I see.
Oh, Vince McMahon, there you go.
Yeah, I haven't seen this. Here, let me open.
I'm trying to find the actual video. It must be on YouTube.
Yeah, I want to see the video of that. It looks like it's now produced by Selma.
Selma. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's
funny.
Someone on the Squared Circle Reddit picked that up.
There we go. Let me pull all this up on the Twitter. There you go. Selma something or other. It's hard to tell. But yeah, the other one does say Vince McMahon. Directed by...
What is Selma Tinware?
He's one of the women he's paid off.
Wow. Wow. WWE Selma Facebook. Okay.
This the one I think I might have found it. Oh no, it's not quite the same. There's a few different ones actually. There's the same one that they've used. I've seen one online as well.
Oh wow, they removed the post. They're asking how is Selma Tinware. Wow.
Oh yeah, I think I might have found it. You can probably throw this up if we can get away with it, because it's on YouTube anyway.
Oh,
yeah.
We've done that before.
It's an advert. We'll be allowed.
I mean, you say that, but there are commercials that claim channels for...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't we get popped for doing, like, clips from an actual press media thing that, like, you're supposed to use for promotional material?
I think we did, yeah.
From back in the day, yeah.
There you go. If you play that, you'll see. Play it all together for a minute. You'll see the others as well. The other design that he's done.
Okay.
That's almost as well, obviously.
All right, here I'll leave it on the YouTube page here. I'll try to talk over it.
You better play in it because you don't see the full thing. Just play it from where you go.
Okay.
Almost Lesnar. There you go.
Okay. All right, that's kind of a nice effect because originally it was just the two figures on this scene, and then they just
improved it a bit.
Yeah, they added the movie poster part there. Okay.
Go on. You'll see the next one.
Okay, yeah, Asuka and Bianca. Oh, those look great.
Yeah, quite good graphics, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Because I remember that from the Royal Rumble. They didn't have the poster. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. Okay. Okay. Also, Charlotte Flair tweeted something out with just an image that said "Know Your Worth." And earlier today, I saw her comment, like just with a crown on like a post from Jade Cargill, and draw your own observations, if you will, from that. Okay, and then here we go. This is what you're talking about. This is the main event, presumably, the American Nightmake. Oh, it's kind of like, oh look, it's blurred, if you will. Okay.
Oh, if you skip around, use the comma and full stop keys that go frame by frame.
Yep.
Because there was one of Lesnar which also blurs, but it clears up. Apparently, it was directed by Martin Weasel. That is Selma.
That's Selma someone, isn't it? Selma Timber.
I like how it doesn't help. I like how it doesn't help. Tinwave? Tinware? I guess it is tinware.
That looks like a D, doesn't it? Is that D? That?
I can't believe we're analyzing this like frame by frame. It could be Tinwade, Tinwave, Tinware. Oh, it's hard to tell. And you said the one for Lesnar? Let's see, hold on.
Yeah, you can definitely catch that one. You get the right frame of it. Yeah, so it starts to clear up. I might have to go back for that one.
Was that?
Here he is.
A SoFi Stadium. Okay. Martin Weasel. Yeah, there it is. Right at the bottom.
Good old Martin Weasel.
What the fuck? They don't have that for the others?
It must be
I guess for that one. Yeah, I guess for that one they don't have the angle on it.
You can see Asuka. Let's.
Oh, that's just barely legible. It's wild how they have like different proportions, I feel. Or maybe they're just like tilted differently.
It's crazy they've gone to that much detail.
Yeah.
It's going to be on screen for like half a second.
Yeah.
It's all about that 4K, pal. Oh, this one also has Selma Tin. That does say tinware, doesn't it?
That's Selma Timware again, isn't it?
Oh, I can't get the bar. I can't get the YouTube bar out of the way.
Yeah, so I've got that on the Asuka one. But can kind of. There's definitely something there.
Yeah, the Reigns one's the most flagrant. That's kind of crazy. That's a good observation, man. All right, should we get out of here?
There's the Asuka one. Have a look at that. See what you can make out of that. Leaner lever or something.
Something like that. Hold on, let's see here. I like how this is what the show's turned into, just breaking down. Tiny print. Let's see here. Hold on.
Valentina Lever?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Something like that. So these are just made up names. It's not like they are staff or something. I was hoping there'd be Titan Tower staff.
Oh, I mean, you mean to tell me Selma Tinware isn't a real person?
Starting to think maybe not.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that they replaced the Vince McMahon one like that. Somebody like has like the most eye for detail, minute.
Rhea Ripley's seems to be someone called Artemis Elon. There you go. That's Rhea.
Let me see here.
It's not Elton. It's Eloine.
Elwin? I don't know,
Maybe.
Artemis. Oh, it's just blurred out here.
Weird though. That someone has to come up with fake names, and this is what they came up with.
I mean, you think the obvious thing would be if they gotta come up with a name, it would be staff or something, wouldn't it?
It's very smudgy.
Oh, yeah. Like Howard Finkel on there or something.
Yeah.
Or if you were to make up new names, it would just be NXT names.
Or just have the people that were going to produce the match to, be the quote-unquote director. That'd be the most...
Well, did you know that far in advance? So that when we get decided on the day, then I don't know how that works.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else before we go?
I think that's it.
Okay. Tomorrow's Revolution. Hopefully it'll be a good show. Hey, the prediction game is going to be heating up here. I feel it's going to be quite something. No word from Beans, so I assume he's asleep. So we'll have, hopefully, his predictions before he just rests on 19. So yeah, tune in next week, and we'll break down Revolution.
We'll have to have live updates on the prediction game tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be great.
In-play updates.
Yeah, enjoy the pay-per-view, and then we'll break it down next week for everybody to digest and react to and things like that. So have a great one, everybody. Take care. We'll see you then. Good night.